We live? Bam! We're live. Look at that, almost makes me bam.
Yeah.
We are live. Welcome everyone to another episode of Friday Night Live Reptile Chat. I'll be your host for the night, Troy K. With me always, Wayne Larks. And Kurt is watching. Alright, we got people watching. It's working. Amazing. Coming up on tonight's show, we will be talking about paradoxes, paradox carpets, olives, whatever, just paradoxing in general. The main question: how many different colour scales does it take to be classed as a paradox? But that's they'll be coming up on tonight's show. But first, I haven't seen you all week. How have you been, sir?
Oh, yeah, I've been good.
You been good?
Good, yeah.
Been busy?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Yeah. I've been flat straight this week. I've had an exciting week. Got my reptile license this week. So that's exciting for everyone that's been watching along at home. Got my reptile license. So hey Keeks, hey Chris. So yeah, excited about that one. So hopefully next week I'll have my first lot of small monitors or dragons or something at home. So and I've got you to thank for, I reckon, getting me hooked on monitors. Playing with those big ones up the back.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing them every day.
Now, I've done some research during the week. So you know how we've got this live stream podcast thing going, whatever this is, that we've got going on. Done some research as to, what makes a good live stream, what makes a good podcast. And I thought, well, what's some research I could do? So I watched some Ellen. If it had gone back a few years, it would have been Oprah. If it had been gone back even further, it would have been Ricky Lake. Who remembers that? Hey, go Ricky.
Sadly I do.
But and I worked out why Ellen such a big show. You want to know what it is?
Oh yeah, what?
She gets guests on. She gets all these different guests on. So I thought, I'll invite a guest along tonight. So I shot some emails out and tried to invite a guest and no response, unfortunately. So
damn.
I suppose that's what you get when you try and get Matt Damon on. But it worked for Ellen. So maybe we'll try.
You've got to start somewhere.
Matt Damon's a good start.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe we'll go with Chris Hemsworth or something next week. Try an Aussie.
Maybe. I can't believe he put you down.
No, bastard. What else? Oh, Tuesday. I had a horrible day Tuesday. I think I remember, I called you that night, or I was talking to you or Deb or someone that night whinging about me day. I think I put 5 things up on social media on Tuesday, and out of the 5, 4 of them I ended up pulling 4 back down. It was just a write-off of the day. I tried putting, you know how we do this post of the week, pick of the week, all that. I tried putting something up on Facebook so you guys can get on board. Hey Chris, ahoy. So I tried putting something up on Facey, and what I tried doing was I tried revamping the OK Brothers page, and it being a page, I couldn't. The plan was, get these guys to start leaving all the comments and the post of the week, pick of the week, all that sort of stuff. I just put the little section in, and these guys can put all the posts and pics and all that. Oh, you can't do it on a page. What a pain in the ass that is. So there's a good chance we'll just scrap that whole page and start a new group, all brand new. With you guys start from scratch. So Tuesday was an absolute horrible day, and then trying to work out how to split the screen with Facebook so we can get guests on and all that, and then find out Facebook deleted that last year sometime, I think. But getting there, I was playing around with playing around with Google, some Google hotspot or something, Google Hangout something like that today, and yeah, it looks like something like that's possible, split screen. So we will get there. Jason's watching. Hey, Jason, Darren.
Yeah.
We got plenty of people watching here. Comments. Let's get these comments up again so we can keep track of them. And bam, have a look at them all.
No.
I wish we could welcome you guys one at a time, but you've hit too fast.
Way too fast.
So, hey Slater, how are you, mate? But it's good, to see so many people jumping on and supporting the show.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I'd like to say thank you for as well. We both have been getting a lot of really nice messages and stuff, haven't we?
It's been good.
From people saying how much they're enjoying the show. A lot of people saying they feel like they've got somewhere to go and hang out on a Friday night, watch something, which a heap of other like-minded people are watching as well. And it feels like, you know, the community's coming together. Mark Reynolds, hey boys, you heal up. Good, Wayne. So yeah, a lot of nice comments coming through. Hey Matt, Patria. So thank you so much for all those comments. If you want, we'll start next week or something. We might start reading some messages out, like fan mail or something like that. If you want to call it that, we'll start reading some messages out if you want. But it's been good. I love how there are crosses on tubs. I picked those ones. Those are the ones that have already been picked, Sarah. Or secret squirrel project shit. So so yeah, that's for later. And yeah, we'll change that from Bite Box. As much fun as Bite Box has been, we don't want to go breaking him just yet. We've only just started. And not only that, we're really more about showcasing the animals. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do it with we'll change it to something else, Pic A Tub or something. But the only reason why those things have been chewy over night time is Wayne handles during the day. Over night time, that's when he does his feeding. So yeah, poor buggy's been opening these things and they've been eating sweet food.
Yeah. Usually they're good.
Anyway, before we get into tonight's show, Facebook. Usually go through and cover what's been doing the rounds on Facey and YouTube. So you want me to kick it off? Yeah. Facey, Troy Brommy got Aussie Reptile Club. Got a post going in Aussie Reptile Club. Big active page that, Aussie Reptile Club. It's a good one. He got something different going on there. It was a dog cat post going, dog cat thread, and that went off. There was a heap getting involved in that. So if you got yourself a pet dog or a pet cat and you want to get involved, shoot over to Aussie Reptile Club and jump on that one. And still on Aussie Reptile Club, I got Michael Sullivan done a stripe thread back on Monday. Plenty of interesting critters to see on that one. So I love a good stripe. A good striped animal. To me, it's hard to be a good striped animal.
Nothing like it.
Yeah, so that was a good one, Michael. Thank you for that one. Over on Morelia, pick of the week. What have I got? Martin Rosemont shared. That's right. Martin Rosemont shared it was more a video of a. Hang on, Martin Rosemont shared Oh no. Sorry, Martin Rosemont. He shared some photos from Martin Morelia of some scrubs and some diamonds and some jags. So he's Martin Morelia, and he was doing some cleaning back on Thursday, and his scrub pythons. Have you seen them?
No.
Oh, they are so bright and fluoro yellow. I'm not sure the locality of them, but they are stunning.
Wow. Absolutely
stunning scrub pythons. So head over if you're into. If you're into the scrubs, especially, that's what done it for me. Head over to Morelia Pick of the Week. Go back just till Thursday, and yeah, Martin Rosemont from Martin Morelia, and you'll find the post I'm talking about. Absolutely stunning. And what else? been doing a lot. Where was this one posted? On natural ecosystem. Now here's one for you folks. You know how I'm getting into monitors and dragons and all that sort of stuff. That's what I'm wanting to get into. And I've done the big side of the hobby with the mass producing. I've done the pump out a heap of snakes, got a heap of bills to pay, all that sort of stuff. Now it's time for me to enjoy the other side of the hobby. Very few animals, massive enclosures, all that sort of stuff. And that piqued my interest in bioactive enclosures. And I jumped over on Facebook onto Natural Ecosystems, and they do bioactive enclosures on there. They do the full setup and interesting stuff. On how to build one of those things. So if you're into that, head over there, give them a like and check that one out. And while we're talking about that, YouTube, I've spent a lot of time on YouTube this week, studying a heap of stuff. And again, still talking about these bioactive enclosures. Check out Vivscape. That's VIV _ scape, SCAPE. Vivscape, SCAPE. Over on YouTube. Not sure if he's got a Facebook page. I didn't check that. But I found him on YouTube. Pretty sure he's got Instagram and Facebook. But anyway, he's, again, all that bioactive stuff. And he shows you how he's doing it out of like 4-foot fish tanks that have got a crack in them, and someone would usually throw it out.
Yeah.
He's flipping it on its side and then putting in the new glass front at what used to be the top. He's putting that like a third of the way, 30 centimetres up sort of thing. Water down the bottom, all the plant life. Amazing.
Wow.
Absolutely. So head over to, like I said, if you're into that stuff, check out Vivscape.
You have to respect people that do that, eh?
Well, they're massive into it in America and Europe, and I think Australia's gonna swing that way. We're usually 5-10 years behind. So if they're big into it now overseas, give it time, and I reckon it's something. It'll be a growing market here in Australia, a growing little trend. And you can see it too with people moving a lot of their stuff outside for that, wanting that natural stuff. Now this one here on YouTube, I found this guy again this week. A lot of people are taking to YouTube at the moment with ISO. This bloke isn't staying in ISO, isn't staying in isolation though. Ricky McKenzie, I think it is. Now he's got a new YouTube channel. Ricky Mac, he calls himself. RICKY MACK, all one word. And he is young and healthy and just living life to the fullest. He's having a blast, this kid. So check him out. He's got a really good one going, really good channel going. Again, we got Nick from Wicked Wildlife. He done a really good one on, what is it, the sacred kingfisher, I think it was. So he does a bit of a thing every week on a different species, bit of a breakdown. So I think it's a sacred kingfisher he done this week. So that's, again, Nick from Wicked Wildlife. I got Black Snake Productions, all Aussies this week too. So Black Snake Productions, you guys heard Wayne and I talking about the albino tiger snake and how that's one of the sexiest looking albinos out there. Michael from Black Snake Productions done a net with albino tiger this week. So head over to that one if you want to see a stunning looking albino tiger. And as always, we got Peter Birch with Criticam, and he's talking about feeding your pet pythons and working out your different size food items to your different size snakes, all that sort of stuff. So heap of
he's kicking it over.
Heap of time on YouTube this week for me, mate.
Well, I haven't spent much.
Hey?
Once again, I haven't spent much time on there.
No.
No.
What do you got?
All I've got is, all of us. We'll just shout out to Joe Payne for her diamond that she posted.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a cracker, mate. Like
Now, is that the one that she picked up from the
from one of her shows?
Expo?
Yeah. Nice
Yeah.
black and white.
Yeah.
Just haven't seen an animal like that for a long time, so
Yeah.
so she gets a mention there.
Cracking animal.
And there's a funny one from Small Animals and Birds and Exotics Vets. They got a ringtail possum. I know they didn't. They got a snake with a big bulge in its stomach, and that had a big triangle shape. So they X-rayed it to see what it had eaten and stuff, and it ended up being the knees of the possum that was making the big thing. But that was pretty interesting as well. They let the snake go afterwards.
Good one.
Because it's just gonna go back out in the wild. And one other thing I seen was Darren Whitaker's post on polygenic traits and that. Like I really like polygenetic stuff, like blackheads, for instance. And yeah, that just got me and made me thought about the blackheads you guys used to do.
Yeah.
So,
Polygenics is fun.
yeah.
It's big time fun.
And it shows more in blackheads than anything else. So.
Hey, Tony
And,
Harrison.
that's about it.
There was we'll have to try and catch up with Tony Harrison to see if he knows. Someone just put up here, I'm just reading in the comments while you're going through yours, about survival rate on relocated reptiles, and how that'd be a good topic. So we should try and catch up with Tony once all this COVID-19 is finished.
Makes you wonder, how far can you relocate them?
Yeah, I'm just
All that
reading it on
sort of
the
stuff.
comments here.
Yeah.
Well, I think Tony tries to keep it within the same sort of area.
Oh,
So that,
you would think so.
but don't quote me on
You
it.
can't always do that though.
No, you can't.
Especially in
Built up.
built up areas and whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, let's do. All right, let's do 2 truths and 1 lie, and then once we finish that, we'll get into talking about paradoxes, eh?
Yeah.
If you guys are keen with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it was your shot this week.
Yep, even relocated 500 metres away is usually fatal.
Wow.
That's
pretty sad.
That is. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Alright, 2 truths, 1 lie. My turn this week, and this week's are going to make me. These are going to make me sound like a bit of a snob this week.
Okay.
So here we go. 2 truths, 1 lie. ABC. You guys load them up with ABC. Which one's a lie? Let us know. A. I was once nominated for a Tourism of the Year award. B. I was once nominated for a New Business of the Year award. C. I was once nominated for Businessman of the Year award. Now this is going back to the magazine days with the scars and tails and the expos and the shops and all that sort of stuff, when young, fit and healthy and getting right into it. And I was starting to get involved with the Chamber of Commerce in Ipswich. So yeah, there you go. We're not talking a big Chamber of Commerce. We're not talking Brisbane or Sydney or anything like that. But yeah, we're talking Chamber of Commerce, awards for Ipswich, and those were the three things that you get to choose from. Now, Paradox, and you've got a Paradox.
Yeah.
Would you like to grab the Paradox out before while we're talking about Paradoxing, or
Do that. No.
so people actually know what we're talking?
Two.
You got two. Yeah, you got one in alb form and one in non-alb form.
Yeah, non-alb
I can't remember if it was an accentic or what the bug it was. Alright, well, while you're doing that, grabbing him, I'll finish my smoke quickly. So, yeah, with Paradoxing, a lot of people think with Paradoxing it only comes in albino. That is, that's not true. You can get Paradoxing in any sort of reptile. It doesn't have to be the albino. So as soon as Wayne gets back, he's got his alb in here. So this other one is the non-alb. So we'll show you that. And yeah, we want to have a talk about how many scales does it take to form a Paradox. Now, I had a Paradox years ago. I ended up selling it to Deb Larks, and this thing was absolutely full of black. And you see some out there that are full of the black pigment in the albino films, and then you see others that might just have a couple of little black spots. They might just have the two, they might just have the three, but they're still classed as the Paradox. So I'm not sure where he's gone. He must have buggered off into the hatchie room, which is all the way down the other end of the house. So he'll be back any minute. So, and while he's Memories of Ipswich, old boy from Ipswich Grammar, while he's doing that, let's go through and we'll read a couple of comments to fill in a bit of the time. I hear him coming. He's coming. Got a few members to join. Brad Foster. Got a few family members to join and watch tonight. Good one, Brad. I've actually got my doctor watching tonight. I'd go to my doc this morning, and I was telling him how since I've started doing these things with Wayne and decided to get back into reptiles, that I've actually started feeling alive again. And so, yeah, Dr. O'Donoghue, if you're watching, g'day, sir. And pay no attention to that.
There's that one.
Oh, I forgot about that little bugger. Now, this is the
Pure Darwin.
little Darwin.
Yeah.
Look at him. Now, can you guys see in there? Can you see the little bits of black?
There's not a lot on that one.
And I'll let you get in there with this one, sir.
Yeah. This one. White that you have anyway. It's all
Now
white.
you can see the black smudging on this.
This is like
Hey, he's coming out the bite shot that evening.
That's why I want you know that. Hang on. I don't know if you can see it properly. It's a bit glary.
What about side on?
You
There
can
it
see
is.
now, it's just got black patches. That's a Paradox as well.
Yeah, so again, in the alb form or your wild type form,
Yeah.
and they look just as good in either one.
Yeah.
Now, what's the difference between a Paradox and a, what is it, Chimera?
Chimera.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the same thing.
it's exactly the same thing. So it's the fusion of two
embryos in the cell form.
two embryos in the egg fusing together, making the one snake.
Yeah.
So whether it come out Chimera or whether it come out Paradox.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
It's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, well,
I just want this.
what else has that got going on with it, that paradox? Is that,
That's caramel, possible hat, like that sort of thing.
alright, so caramel, possible head albino, possible head axanthic.
Yeah.
Rightio.
Yeah.
And this one here, pure L Darwin.
Yeah.
Still got the red eyes,
Mm.
red pink eyes, whatever you want to call it. What about the tongue? Is it a straight pink tongue, or has it got some black pigment on the tongue, or have you ever taken any notice of that?
I think it's got pigment on its tongue.
Oh, that'd be... Again, these lights just...
I haven't even checked the other.
I'm trying to work out how to get this butter in the lights. You can there's some black. Come here, Steve. There it is, tiny little black smudge in there.
Yeah, this one's.
Chimera is two fused embryos and paradox is not. Who was that one?
Is that?
And I missed that one. And I want to find that comment. Silly question. How do you get a paradox? You just think of it. Pretty. I'm trying to find that one because we're all about learning here, folks.
Mm.
You gotta. Correct. Oh, I can't find that comment now. Whoever discussed COVID-19 and breeding this year.
Mm.
No, I missed it. Okay.
No.
Roll the dice and cross your fingers. It was Darren Whittaker. Can you punch that up again, Darren? I missed that, man. Sorry. Missed the comment.
It was Darren Whittaker.
What did he say? What was it? That
Chimera's two fused embryos, a paradox is the separate snow.
rightio.
It's debatable.
Yeah. These debatable.
3 above. So 1, 2, 3. How do you get a paradox? How do you get luck of the draw? You cannot. You cannot recreate it. You cannot. You cannot specifically breed a paradox. You cannot get one out on purpose. It's just that's just the luck of the draw. What do we got? There we go. Talking in general, chimera is the fusion of two embryos. A paradox is a random anomaly. Rightio. Champion Darren, thanks, man. So,
True.
So there you go.
But that's debatable too. The chimera or whatever.
Speaking about debates, one debate I'd love to have one night, and that's the hypo bread line. What is it?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it polygenic?
Yeah.
Is it incomplete dominant? Is it dominant? To tell you the truth, I haven't got a clue. And everyone I speak to has got a different opinion.
Yeah.
So that's one I would really like to have a thing.
Yeah.
Was have you picked what your first reptile you're going to get back into the hobby?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. That next week, hopefully, hopefully this weekend we'll be setting up some enclosures, and if I'm lucky, I'll be going and picking up a few critters. So we'll see how we go. There's might be a couple too. So I'm not going silly, but there might be just be 2 of this and 2 of that, just for some really nice display things.
Yeah.
How does that even feel? How does everyone feel this year about breeding with all the shit that's going on now. That was from Patria. We spoke about this one a couple of weeks ago, Tree, and I think a lot of people are actually breeding for future projects, and just the odd animal for sale. I don't think too many people are going to be mass producing animals this year.
I think you're mad if you are.
Well, it could be a food shortage too. So
yeah.
We have we have produced Paradox Children's a few years in a row, but can only get to happen with hats. That's from Darren from Top End Pythons.
What?
Darren from Top End Pythons. They've been able to produce Paradox a couple of years running, but from the same pair of hats, by the looks of it. So I don't.
Yeah.
Who else used to do it? Damien Hyde
had that.
He had something very similar.
Yeah, we've got a pair here, and we haven't struck any.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh? Because I remember that he'd put the same pair together, and bam, 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 he'd get them out. But then,
that's where this one came from.
Yeah, right. Now he had, I want to say he called them reverse paradoxes.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to them? What was the story with them? Were they massive white scales, or what was the?
No, they'd get blotchy, the cold colours and all that come through, just like there's a little bit of it there, and a little bit here, a little bit there.
Right.
And some like one that Tim Mansforth had, it was covered with it, it's absolutely crazy. So yeah.
I remember that one. It's one of the very first ones I've seen kicking around. That one at Tim's.
Yeah, they were calling them calicos and stuff like that. And it's funny. Jay Brewer said this is something totally different. It's not a paradox. It's in every one of them, but try reproducing it.
There we go. We got again Darren Whitaker. Nick Mutton did extensive work with the hypo bred light and believes they are simply apologetic.
Yeah.
Well, Nick's the one doing all the work with those stonewash bred light, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Nick's been working on them for ages.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'd be one of the guys.
I believe that they are.
Who else? The guy you were just talking about, Damien Hyde. He had some kick-ass.
Cracking ones, yeah.
And I want to say they come from Baden.
I think that would be right.
Baden had some absolutely amazing ones back in the day. So that no need to. Yeah, cheers for killing that combo, Darren. No need to do that one now, man.
No.
But cheers, that's something I've always wanted to know, what the hypo bred light is. So champion for that.
Yeah.
What do we got here? Meaty, nothing but awesome. Spell steward on reptile. Did I correct? People are just having a chat away.
Yeah.
Baden has had everything from Trina. Yeah, he's a good guy. What's he working on these days? Has he still got his greens? I think last I seen he was still working with greens. But yeah.
He was working on a lot of weird stuff.
No, you're good, Darren. Thanks for answering the question, mate. Honestly, it's annoyed me for ages.
Yeah, we've talked about that a lot, eh?
Yeah, there we have. There we go. Again from Trainer, I think that is GTP. Beat Birch Buzzkill to Darren. It's very laid back shape tonight. It is laid back and relaxed.
Everyone's just.
I'm exhausted. I've had a massive week.
Feel feels like every day is the same.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so.
Absolutely massive. He produces rodents as well. So I'm not going to tell people to hit him up for rodents. He'll slap me next time he sees me. Hey Dylan. Dylan's joined in the conversation. So paradox, and there you go. How many scales? Now just say you had a straight albino. How many black scales would it have to have before you class it as a paradox? One or more?
A heap. I wouldn't say one.
You reckon it's got to have a good little bunch
I don't know,
of bunch of
It
scales?
was nice and black.
So just a tight
Yeah.
bunch of scales, 4 to 5 scales,
Yeah, definitely.
and it's definitely a paradox.
Definitely. Like the olive there had bugger all.
Can you see this spot? So just say everything else was gone, it just had those tiny little spots there. I think that's 3 scales.
Yeah, I'd be thinking then. Got something then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same, I reckon.
Yeah.
Same, yeah. 3 to 4 scales, tightly bunched up like that.
It's just not meant to be there, you know. It's the albino.
Now, with some of I've seen Antaresia kicking around with white blotching on the side.
Yeah.
Would you say that's a part of a pieball, or would you say that's like a paradoxing? And wild ones too. I'm not talking burn marks. I'm talking things found out in the wild. Good bunch of white.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are your thoughts? As in paradoxing or part of
I've
the
never
start? Sorry,
seen one in the flesh, so it's hard to say.
Yeah. I've only ever seen the photos.
It looks like something's there.
Mm.
You know, but it's usually in the bottom half of the snake.
Yes, that's what I've noticed.
That's possibly pied marker stuff. You know, I don't know. I haven't had the pleasure of.
It is a good pickup. I've noticed most of them have been down the bottom end of the snake.
Yeah.
What do we got here? How crazy is that? Missed it.
And if the pattern's muted around the white bit, I would say yeah. If it's its normal pattern, probably damage or something.
Is there pics kicking around? We're looking for pics of the Antaresia.
There should be some on the net somewhere.
Oh, no. We got Cuppers talking to him about something that it's not his animal. He reckons he's not allowed to share photos. So I missed the first part of the conversation.
It's not true then.
Snake Ranch had a viable pied Stimson line, but it disappeared if you believe the rumours. Yeah, whatever. Anyone know what happened to that pied line of Stimmies?
Yeah, good question.
You don't know?
No.
No? That is a good question. Well, Paul Marty's back in jail as far as I know.
Yeah.
And he's in there for another couple of years now. I'm not sure if he managed to get those animals out and hide them somewhere before a whole heap of shit went down, or whether they all got seized, or someone had some cracking pied looking children's at Penrith Reptile show. Yes, that was Crawford, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Steve Crawford?
They were
Or someone else?
marbles, weren't they?
No, there were two pieds down there. Or were they marbles? I thought they were 2 pieds.
Well, I'm not sure.
Anyway. Oh, yeah. It's going back a while. I want to say Steve Crawford, but don't quote me on it.
Might as well be Steve Crawford. He's got most things.
He's got some amazing critters, that guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He'd be a good one to get on one thing. Steve Carruthers.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, we nearly got it right. We got the Steve part right. Hamish is watching, Hamish?
Wow.
Here's Jeremy, yep. Steve Carruthers, yep. They've pied looking. He's got about 6 or 7 in a clutch. And they are still paradox. Are they still paradox if the scars are? There's a question. Oh, there we go. I'm not allowed to share that, Cups.
Yeah.
And there was a question mark. Are they still paradox if the scales are brown? I have a pure Darwin with a patch of 8 dark brown scales. Do you want to... Paradox is usually black scales, aren't they? Do you want to get that one out of yours?
Paradox.
Yeah.
They're not always black.
They're not always black?
No, we've had some just orange on them.
Right.
But do you want to get it out?
Yeah, I don't know if Lee's seen it before as all. So that was from Lee. You're right with that, Darwin?
Yeah.
I'll try and show you this one again, Lee, and see if that helps you any. Awesome clutch. Yeah. There we go, snake range pods for at Penrith.
Ah. Wow.
So there you go. Well, we're not sure whether they're snake ranches or Steve's, or got a couple of theories there. Check your phone. Yeah, I see it, Cups. And that's weird. That's not down the. That's up on the shoulder too. Yeah, there's that. So again, it's the black.
Yeah.
So I think that was Lee that asked that question. Not sure if that helps you out, or Lee or not, but.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh, it was worth getting in and having another look at. It's,
Yeah.
You don't see many
so-
paradoxes getting around in the non-alb form.
No, you don't.
So,
We get them in the xanthids with a bit orange.
oh right, that'd
Yeah.
be beautiful on the ghost.
Yeah, we got one at the moment, but bloody thing doesn't eat much.
Typical.
Yeah.
Always the one you want.
We'll get there with it, eh?
So what else we got here? What else we got? Loving the show, guys. Cheers, Chris.
Yeah.
We got a few different Chris's watching tonight too, people. So I'm not just talking to the one Chris. I'm not showing favouritism, although I am a big believer in it, especially when it comes to my children. Anyway, that's 8:17. I reckon that's enough about paradoxes. Let's get in. Let's answer 2 truths, 1 lie. So I hope you guys were happy with that. With paradoxes, was going through the answer for 2 truths, 1 lie. We had. A. I was once nominated for a Tourism of the Year award. B. I was once nominated for a New Business of the Year award. Or C. I was once nominated for Businessman of the Year award. A, B or C? Which one was the lie? C. Businessman of the Year. I never got nominated for Businessman of the Year award, but I did get a nomination for Tourism of the Year when we had the Scars and Tails Reptile Festival. That's it, Scars and Tails Reptile Festival. We were dragging like 6,500 to 8,500 people into Ipswich for the weekend, and it was just a massive party. And we ended up getting nominated for the Tourism Award, but we got beaten by the Queensland Rail, I think. And Business of the Year Award, that come for the magazine. Seeing as though we were doing as much locally as we could, and kept as much locally in Ipswich with printing and all that sort of stuff. And yeah, trying to keep all the money local. We got nominated for a New Business of the Year award with that one, and took that out actually.
Wow.
Took that, so I took that award out. Lost the Tourism one, come in second, but with New Business of the Year.
Wow.
Won that one.
You gotta be proud of that.
Yeah, very, very proud of that one. And then Business for the Year. But still very, very happy. So let's do a newbies corner. Last week, Chris Cupper Party was an understatement. It was a good party, man. Cups was here. Cups has been here for every single one of them. Gone home hungover for every single one of them. Last week we done Newbies Corner with newbies could type in. It was one of the best days of my life. That was from Patria on. It was amazing, Patria. Honestly, when I start feeling a bit better, there's a good chance I'll be organising something again. I don't know if it'll be a big expo, but I've got something small planned for when this coronavirus buggers off, with some really cool people. So yeah, there's stuff in the works there. Newbies Corner. Start loading us up with questions, newbies, and we'll do our best to go through and answer them and steer you in the right direction. What do we got?
Give it a go.
Did you use print scars? Did you used to print Scars and Tales magazine? I recently back in sport. Yeah, that was myself, brother, mother, and a cousin. There were 4 of us that were involved with the magazine. So the cousin had the magazine experience. She done some sort of fashion magazine. So she had that sort of experience, and at the time when we were getting into it, there was Reptiles Australia kicking around, and that was up for sale for 80,000, and we had the choice of trying to come up with 80 grand and buy Reptiles Australia, or put an issue together for less than 80,000, making sure that it was as good as or better than the last issue of Reptiles Australia. And if it hit, well, then that'd then cover for the 2nd and 3rd and 4th run, all that sort of stuff.
Awesome.
And so we went with B and decided, let's try and put our own mag together. One, we could do it cheaper, and B, if we come out bi-monthly to Reptiles Australia, or Australian Reptiles, whichever it was called, I should know, I ended up buying the friggin' name. So I got that now. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, so that's my name now. I bought that. Anyway, yeah, so the plan was bring it out bi-monthly, so Australian Reptiles might come, theirs was, it wasn't coming out on time like it was supposed to. They were coming out every 3 months, lagging a bit, stuff like that. So it's kind of a, pull your act up, or we'll take your lunch and eat it sort of thing. And it worked for a while. They did their quality of the magazine come up. They were coming out on time, all that sort of stuff, and then they just packed up their bat and ball and went home.
Yeah.
So
Suddenly,
yeah, so that sucked, and I think they left a lot of people in the lurch there too, which sucked. And we felt that with subscribers, trying to get subscribers after they'd done what they'd done.
Yeah.
Newbie questions. 3-month-old children on fuzzy mice. How long to poop after feed? Warm temps at 31. Right, so how long does it take to digest? Alright, we got 3-month-old children's, we got Michael Ward, we got 3-month-old children's on fuzzy mice. How long should that take to digest and pass, being set at 31 degrees? I reckon around the 4-day mark.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah, 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, 4 to 5, I reckon around the 4 to 5 days, Michael. And then once that passes, you should be sweet to get another feed into it. I miss S&T. Yeah, it turned to unfortunately that turned to shit. Whose cousin? Who cousin? IT. Patria. Whose cousin? IT. I'm not sure if she's talking about. I got a heap of cousins, Patria. I got an IT cousin that I hang out with that's teaching me software, or I got So I got shit. I think Joy's one of 13 and Johnny's one of 3, and Johnny's a stepfather. My biological father's one of 9. So I got we're probably related, man.
Feels
Yeah.
like it.
I got cousins every friggin' where, which is handy when you're young and out drinking in pubs and shit. When you went out of Reptiles, did you move on your enclosure setups? That was from Harry. No, Harry, I done. Seeing as though the reptile hobby is the way it is, with a lot of in-house whinging and bitching and backstabbing and all that sort of stuff. What I did want to do was I would have liked to have given them all away, but if I had given them away, especially to newbies, which I wanted to give them to, and then if they had stuffed up and brought home sunshine virus or brought home mites, you could guarantee there would have been all over Facebook, you know, I got mites from Troy K, or, you know, I got sunshine virus from Troy K. So as much as I wanted to give it all away, I burnt a lot of it. Just to save any rumours that might start.
Sad but true.
It is, yeah. So it's a shame, but yeah, I found it easier to burn everything. And talk about cry, because the amount of years, you're just watching years worth of work, time, sweat, tears, blood, all that sort of stuff just burning before your eyes. Talk about black smoke. I sold a Jag a year or so ago. I'm getting it back due to the owner not being able to care for it anymore. He's very snappy. He's a very snappy picking snake, so I'll be tubbing him and putting him in low traffic area and leaving him alone for a couple of weeks before trying to feed. Any other suggestions to help his attitude? I know Jags are typically more snappy. He is a real a-hole. That's from Cole.
They can be.
As for calming a snake down, for me, if I wanted to calm a snake down, as stupid as this sounds, I'd start when they're young and I'd just let them chew the shit out of me. And after a while, they realise they can't eat you. Biting you is not going to accomplish anything. They just give it up. That's what I used to do.
Yeah.
I don't know, trying with, yeah, this one's, well, it's definitely a yearling, so this thing's definitely going to draw blood. So when I was doing it, I was doing hatches, you know, so they, just little pinpricks, you don't feel it. This thing's going to draw blood. Do you have any tricks to taming down a bigger sort of snake? Keeping it in a low traffic area is, you know, good.
Great idea.
Only handling it, you know, regularly. To start off with, and then building it up to regular intervals. That's again good. But for a snap, calming it down.
Crikey, it could be anything. We had one that you put it in a branch and it'll be great, you know. Put it on the floor and it goes spastic. And you have other ones that do the same. The reverse, you know.
Sorry, Kyle, I wish we were more help, mate, but that's my advice, take the bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And keep it quiet when you're not feeding it or cleaning it.
Yeah, so just take the bite, hopefully it'll bite, let go, and I'll just get less and less.
And don't pull back when it bites.
Yeah, just...
Because you can really, really hurt the snake.
Yeah, just put up with it, man. Have a couple of drinks beforehand if you're plus 18. If not, don't let your parents see you. How do you tell when ovulation is coming about for breeding instead of hit and miss? All right, ovulation question. That is... to me, depends on your breed of snake, but to me, you really can't miss it.
Yeah.
But it happens quick.
Yeah.
Some snakes it can draw out like 24, 48 hours. Other snakes, it can be over in like what, 6 hours, 8 hours.
If you, it can be really quick.
So that's when one thing to look for. Look for the base of the tail will start kinking up. And that'll be her wanting to push those eggs up. So that's what you're looking for, the base, the tail to be that S shape, and that'll be her pushing. And then what you're looking for is the swelling. So you'll see her swelling. What's happening there is eggs coming up, meeting, and going down a center, a center tube sort of thing. So that's what you're looking for with the ovulation. So I hope that one helps you out, Jamie. Put a great critic around this week on feeding that had some great info. Yeah, I was talking about that, Jono. The Peter Birch with regards to feeding, the different food sizes for your different size snakes, head shape, stretching the head, all that sort of stuff. So yeah, make sure you head over, give Criticam, if you haven't subbed, give it a sub, and yeah, give that one a watch. What do we got? Every copy except they're just chatting. Would you pair a 10 kilo male olive with a 5 kilo female? Is that too big? I would, but I wouldn't expect the male to do much. My thoughts are he's going to be a little bit fat and lazy, but you can give it a go. Yeah, what are you going to lose? No hurt in trying.
Yeah.
You want to read some of these, man? Oh, my throat's starting to...
What else we got?
I was up the cuppa.
Up the cuppa?
Yeah, you might find his... I was just answering, mate, with the olive.
If cycle correctly, he will still try. Yeah.
Oh, just keep going,
Put him on a knock diet. That's,
Well, you're scrolling down. One thing I used to do, if I had a snake that was overweight, and this is mainly the females that I missed for breeding, so I pumped the female up for breeding, and I didn't get a clutch of eggs, so she's still overweight, and I want to strip that weight off her so I can get new fat on her for next year. Instead of feeding her 100, 150, 170, 180 gram rats, I'd keep her on 90 gram rats, 100 gram rats. And what that would do is that'd keep them metabolism rate nice and high, which would then strip the fat off her. Once you've stripped the fat off the snake, then you can go through and start adding your new weight to it, or your new fat.
just a comment.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey guys, how are you? Peter Birch. I got bitten by a toy.
Ollie on the back.
We don't want
What's that one? When I downsize all my stuff,
smashed up and taken.
for taking stuff to the tip, bugger them.
Yeah.
Haters gonna hate, man. That's what that comes down to.
Yeah.
Still carrying on. Any more newbie questions? If not, we'll wrap that up. Keep scrolling, man. What else we got? It's your last chance, guys. The right one in, otherwise we'll wrap it up and keep going.
Buy an incubator. Best make one.
Hey, what was that?
Someone's asking what's the best place to get an incubator from.
What about for those that aren't handy? Yeah, you can make one, and we should do that one. We should do that live.
We
thing.
really should.
Make an incubator before incubating season. If you think that's a good idea, give us a thumbs up. We've worked out how to swap the screen around so the writing's not back to front and shit. So we're all backwards.
We got technical.
Yeah,
technical.
we did.
Technological.
Yeah, what were we?
One bar fridge thermostat.
Yeah, you can make them easy out of fridges and stuff, and we'll try and do that.
Lots of ways.
But iPets, I don't know if iPets have them. I don't know if Reptile 1 has them. Check out some of those bigger online reptile breeds, and yeah, you might find some little ones. So I don't think you'll get any big ones.
So this one's saying, so if you've got a young coastal that's always wanting to eat you, we should just let her try, and eventually she will stop.
Alright, so
You
make sure it's not hungry to start with.
yeah.
So yeah,
Make
feed it.
sure you're feeding them enough first.
Feed it, make sure it's well fed, and then after it's fed and digested, as in don't handle it straight away, let it digest for a couple of days, and then get it out. It's not a food bite. So if it is going to bite, it's just going to be those little bugger off bites, and not a bite and wrap like this poor bugger's been coughing.
Yeah.
I'll just finish me smoke and then I'll take back over, brother.
Yeah. How do you get the confidence to pick up a snake?
Oh, I call it wild turkey. What do you call it?
So
What was it?
There's no
What was
shame
that?
in using a hook.
How do you get the confidence to pick up
Pick
stuff?
up a snake from their enclosure without a hook.
Oh yeah, there's no shame in using a
Is that
hook.
just
Seeing as though I used to feed in the enclosures, I used to use a hook a lot of the time to get them out of the enclosures, because every time you open the glass, they thought there was food coming in, killing mites. So yeah, there's no shame in using a hook. Other than that,
I actually use a piece of paper towel.
I was about to say you've got an amazing trick.
Yeah, I just tap them on the head with a piece of paper towel and just keep doing it until they back off and start running away, and then you pick them up, and usually you'll be right.
Because what is it? They seem as though they can't see through it. They don't like striking through it because they don't know what's past it. You look like you're doing bad. Yeah, I am, man. I'm having a horrible day today. It's from Jay. I'm not well, man. I've been thrown up and shit. But struggling through it, getting, this honestly helps me out a lot. Getting out of the house, hanging out with you guys, it picks me up. If I wasn't doing this, I'd be at home crying in bed, throwing up and shit. So I'd rather throw up here in front of you guys. Killing mites is the best method. F10, no. F10's a disinfectant. That won't kill them. Top of the scent kills them. Or King of the Range. Now I don't know King of the Range. I used to use Top of the Scent. Do you know King of the Range?
No, I don't know. I used to use Top of the Scent as well.
Had issues last year and couldn't get an educated answer. All right, if you go, that's from Harry. If you jump onto YouTube, it used to be K Brothers. It's now FNL Reptile Chat, or Friday Night Live Reptile Chat. Sorry, on YouTube. Go to the search function. Have a look for how to treat and kill snake mites, and you'll see we done a little 5-10 minute thing on there about best way to get them. And the best way I found is like a top of the scent pillowcase.
Yeah.
The old fashioned way, put the snake in the pillowcase, top of the scent for about 3 to 5 seconds, tie the pillowcase up, leave it for a bit, come back, take the snake out, put the snake in the tub, burn the pillowcase. Fire, I love fire, you know.
Yeah,
fire fixes everything.
Fire's good. But my biggest tip for mites, if you're soaking them and stuff, get a little bit of dishwashing liquid on the end of your finger and just dip it in the water, and it breaks the surface of the water, and you will drown the mites then. And otherwise they'll just stay up in the scales in air pockets, and they'll live for ages.
Yeah. So what do we got? Cups is still educating a few people. We'll get you on one night, Cups. As soon as we work out how to split the screen, he hit me up saying, when are we doing a lizard special? So answer's pretty well. Yeah, as soon as we get a split screen up and get you on, we'll be doing a lizard special. F10 is a disinfectant. Good one, Aaron. That's Aaron from exactly. They know the difference. Cheers, Wayne. They've given us. You can also use flea bombs to treat your whole reptile room. Now that's from James. So James saying to treat the whole reptile room, you can use a flea bomb. I don't know how that'd go with the snakes.
Yeah.
Would you take all the snakes out first?
The snakes.
And I know I've had mites twice. Now once was very, very early on in when I was coming up, and I didn't understand quarantine and spray your feet and change clothes going from collection to collection and all that sort of shit. And sure enough, I walked mites into my collection and got them, and that was a pain in the ass. And it was a half decent sized collection back then. And once we treated every single snake and tub and all that sort of stuff, I remember spraying the room with cans of it, misting the whole room up as well. Yeah. And
animals.
When it comes to treating mites, it's not a one-off treatment.
No.
The cans usually say 3 times. I used to do it 4 to 5 because I was paranoid. And I think the can says 5 to 7 days between treatments. I'd go 3 to 4 because I didn't want those eggs hatching and reaching adulthood. Yeah. So you'd treat it, you'd kill all the mites. You still got the eggs on there. Those eggs would hatch.
Those eggs would be alive.
Yeah, so you still leave it for 3 or 4 days and then repeat, and you do it again. Yeah. Prevention.
Prevention.
Yes, prevention's the best cure.
Yeah. So
I'll get to that. I'm just going through reading. So I think we're done with the newbie corner. Yeah. Cuppers just scrolling through these comments, guys. Mites have a 42-day life cycle. One treatment doesn't fix it. TOD, or top of descent, doesn't kill the eggs. So there you go. That's what we're just talking about, Jason. Yep. So it's good to make sure that you repeat that process 3 or 4 times. Yeah. Ben Whittle, hey Ben. Flea bomb and TOD are similar. Just need to remove water bowls, so no oral residual uptake by the snake. So there you go. I did not know that about flea bombs. It is. So that's 2 comments now that were saying that flea bombs are, excuse me, they seem to be safe with the snakes. So there you go. I hope you never have to deal with mite nightmare again. So there you go. The second time. You want to know how I got mites the second time round? Yeah. You remember when National Parks come around and done a raid on my place?
Yeah, I remember.
Just after they left, about 2 weeks later, seen a mite on a albino olive. I reckon they've brought in they brought in all their stuff and all their bags and just plopped all their bags down all over the reptile rooms. Well, I reckon the knuckleheads have brought mites into my collection, Yeah. And here they are. That's supposed to be I shouldn't bag on them because they just gave me their license. But freaking assholes cost me about $1,500.
But the dickheads thought you were doing exotics.
Yeah. Well, they honestly thought we were the Queensland smugglers of. They thought we were the Queensland ring of this big Australian smuggling racket. Yeah. But all I found was a couple of plants and that was it. Do you know where I could get baby Gillens from at all? I don't know. We have got Jason Wynn. Now this is something I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to put together a little session. Let's try it, bugger it. Let's try it. You keen to try something new? This is Wayne doesn't even know this, so all right. This is all new, unscripted, yada yada yada. We got Jason Wynn is chasing a baby Gillens. So let's try a what do you call it? Like a let's make a deal sort of thing. If you are watching and you have Gillens for sale, shoot us a message and let's see if we can hook Jason up with a Gillens breeder, and let's see if we can make this live tonight on the show. I reckon that'd be cool if we can make a sale happen.
Yeah.
So let's try that. If you breed Gillens or you know someone that breeds Gillens, shoot us a message. Let us know a name. Get them involved, and let's see if we can make this happen. Let's see.
Yeah.
I need to make a note. Jason Wing. Jason, just making you a note, mate. Let's see if we can do this, bro.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are keeping an eye out for Gillens.
Yeah.
Try old mate from Ironbark. Now, I did watch Ironbark the other day on Coops. That's it. That's all I forgot to mention on all that YouTube stuff. Coops Reptiles. I've been watching a heap of Coops Reptiles on YouTube as well. If you guys haven't subbed to him, make sure you give him a subscription. I watched, he done one with Ironbark Reptiles. It's like he interviews different keepers and stuff. I forget, it's like Keepers Collection, I think he calls it.
Yeah.
And he done one with Ironbark Reptiles, and they've got a huge range of monitors and geckos and lizards and all that sort of stuff. So, but I forget his name. Careful with the Facebook sales restriction. I know, Cole. That's why we haven't made it like a regular thing. But I thought, well, it's happened. We'll see what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if we can make this happen. But it won't be a thing. Tinder for snakes. Try Robert. Here we go. I should say that. That's Polish. We got something for you, Jason. We got try Robert Grabowski. Polish last names. You gotta hate them. GR. Alright, so Jason, grab yourself a pen and paper, mate. We got Robert Grabowski. Grabowski. Give him a try, mate, and see how you go. Good one, Cups. Thanks, brother. What else we got? These Kimberleys are sick. Very funny. Robbo's the best enclosures. I just chit chat. Grabowski. There you go. Grabowski. Cheers, man. See, that's why I failed English since grade 3. Yeah,
English, man.
Yeah, you should see what he's done since the video. I'd love to. We'll have to get, if anyone knows Coops, try and get him down there for an update. I would love to watch it on. I'd love to see what he does, especially getting into monitors and whatnot myself. Did you mention my name again? Patria Rowan. I'm not sure. No, I've mentioned your name to someone about olives this week, Patria. Anyway, whereabouts are we up to? Giveaways. We got some giveaways for you again, folks. We got 2 giveaways. Again, we got Nature for You. Now their comp ends on the 24th. The 29th of the 4th, 2020. So that's this month. If you want to get involved there, now that's a book. You get to pick the book too. He just joined, Ron. Someone just joined. Did you mention my name again? There we go. Cup's telling me I messed something up or someone else messed something up. I stuffed his name up. Corey Johnson. I'm trying to start yourself. I'm just chatting. Anyway, giveaways. Nature for You. If you head over to the Facebook page, Nature for You, ends on the 29th of the 4th, so this month, they got the comp going where you get to pick the book and they'll send it to you. And that's just not for Australia either. So if you're watching from overseas, I know we've had a few Canadians watching, we've had a few other people jump in. For those overseas as well, head to Facebook, head to Nature, that's the word Nature, 4, the number 4, and then you, Y-O-U, and you'll find their comp running. And again, this one is for the Australians only. Brommies Pythons. So Brobbies _pythons, and he's got the snake giveaway happening. So make sure you head over to that one. Now, if anyone does know of any giveaways, or you want to get involved in, you got something you want to give away, send us a message, and Wayne and I are more than happy to shout it out.
Yeah, for sure.
After you just mentioned, shout out, I'm chasing another, what's that word? I don't know. What's that, an 8 dragon? After being ripped. Oh, I won't tell you who he's been ripped by, but you can all go and read it in the comments. Don't go there because slander and shit, but you can all read it in the comments. Say, that is, what is that? McGuinness's Jamie. That's McGuinness's Jamie, isn't it? He is He is chasing a male ornate dragon. Is that how you say that? Or ornate, sorry. A male ornate dragon. So if anyone can help him out with that, please let us know. That's what we should do. Maybe like a little wanted thing or something.
Wanted.
Yeah, people that want stuff, and we can give. I'm giving away a 14-month-old. Let's cover. Yeah, no kids. The kids aren't welcome.
Not trading in them yet.
Maybe try, what's that? Mitchell Hodgson. Should read this one. This one's come from your wife. Hang on a minute, folks.
You guys help me track down my old
Here we go. We got a Corey Johnson. Can you guys help me track down my old tri-stripe Darwin project? I sold it about 5 or 6 years ago. Oh, yeah. You want to play Super Sleuth?
Super Sleuth?
Yeah.
Pictures.
Yeah, pictures. Oh, damn it. So who was that by? I X that off.
That's it on. Yeah.
Can you throw that back up, please, Deb? No, it's just Theo in general. Can you throw that back up, Deb? Whatever you had. Sorry, I X'd it off and I shouldn't have. Yeah, pictures will help if we got some pictures. Try Reptiles Down Under. Yeah. Again, Reptiles Down Under for pretty well everything. That site's been going off, especially since Facey's really clamped down.
Yeah.
I found Reptiles Down Under has really taken off
Nice
again.
To go, eh?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Cheers, Deb. So hang on, just getting this up. So Corey Johnson, guys, we are trying to help Corey chase now. And if anyone knows where or any info, you can give us, Corey. What sort of info has Corey got? Is that one different? No, that's the same. Any sort of info you got, Corey, send it through, man. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. If not tonight, maybe next Friday night if we get some leads or something like that. It might be fun.
Yeah.
So we've done that.
My mum's watching.
Hey, Mrs. Larkham, how are you, sweetheart? Reptile Report. Shout out to Peter Birch for making the Reptile Report. Love it when Aussies make Reptile Report. That was last Wednesday, but I'm pretty sure that was from the app they put up was from a week ago. But still, Aussies making Reptile Report's amazing.
Yeah.
And Tuesday, if you head over to Reptile Report, scroll down till Tuesday, you'll see a stunning little red GTP neonate.
Yeah.
Blood red. Absolutely
That's where that is.
stunning. Another thing I found during the week, was a podcast. Peter Birch put me onto it. And this is Unreal Reptiles have got a podcast going. Now, these are a couple of young fellas, very much the same. You see the racks in the back, do a lot of stuff with Antaresia. And yeah, great little show.
Yeah.
So I think that's in the beginning of the week. I forgot to write down when that's on. But yeah, Unreal Reptiles. Check them out. Go for I think if you go to YouTube or go to Facebook, and you'll find them on Facey. Click the link and that'll take you through to the podcast. What else are we up to? Post of the week. I got a go at. Geez, this show's getting on. Post of the week. I got Hunter. Yeah. Now, I don't know why I do this to myself.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hey, Hunter who? Ballesta. Yeah, I want to give it to Hunter Ballesta. Now, he posted in Carpet Pythons back on last Tuesday. It was more of a video, and he was hand feeding a jungle python, brave. So he done a video of hand feeding a jungle python, and I'll let you guys go and watch the strike rate on this thing. This thing has got one hell of a strike on it. So I'll let you guys go and check that out. It was good for good for a bit of a giggle, not what you'd expect from a jungle. And pick of the week, I want to give to Dave Evans from Clear Mountain Reptiles. He posted a really trippy, I want to say it's a Granite Children's. I'm not 100% sure.
It's a...
I only spotted it at the Savi. Oh, yep, and there's his message there.
Granite T plus project.
Oh, champion, I shot him the message to Savi and
It's my Stimson line on...
What's he got? It's a double head Granite T plus project. So Dave, I'm wanting to give that pick of the week, man. If you guys haven't seen it, go to Clear Mountain Reptiles and check that one out. It's you'll see the eyes on it, bright orange, trippy little eyes.
Yeah.
They are absolutely stunning. It's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure you check that out. And if you haven't, given Clear Mountain Reptiles a like, make sure you do that. Dave's the top bloke. What else? FNL Reptile, Friday night Reptile chat over on YouTube. I should mention, should give ourselves a plug.
Yeah.
Head over to Friday Night Live Reptile chat on YouTube, and if you haven't subbed to that one already, please do. You'll see some extra stuff that go up. It's not just a show. Not only that, you'll see I break the show down, so those that haven't got an hour and a half or 2 hours to spend on the show, I'll go down, I'll break down the interesting parts and just whack that up there for you. So if you haven't, and again, once this Corona 19 settles down, we'll start getting out and doing a few collections and shit like that. So yeah, please head over and give that one a sub and get your mates involved as well. Tell your mates start get involved and give that one a sub. Now we have been doing White Box, which is White Box, which has been this poor bugger getting bitten to the shit house every Friday night, and we want to change that from Bite Box to Pic A Tub. This is the fun part of the show, folks. Just have me steak and veg, have me dinner, and so yeah, we don't want to call it Bite Box anymore because we're not about.
I want to encourage them to buy it.
Exactly, we're not endorsing the rough house and the snakes or anything like that. We want snakes to be nicely, calmly handled, and it to be an enjoyable experience for them as well as us. So, now we've explained that the reason why these things are a little bit bitey is because Wayne usually feeds them at night time. So if it does turn into Bite Box, bonus for us. the ones you'll see behind us, we have got, again, since though we've reversed it, this is backwards for Wayne and I. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4. So left to right, 1 to 6, I think it is. Can you guys see the top tub? I am pointing at the top tub. Can you see that on the screen? I don't think so. Second tub. I think you can see the second tub just under the live. Yep, second.
Yeah.
So you can see from the second tub.
Well,
Yeah.
you can see the top one. I think. Put your hand on it again. That's the top one. Maybe you can see that one just.
What about it? Well, they're breaking it. There we go.
Yeah. Sure. Pick a number. What is that? 406.
Oh, they going already, are they?
Yeah.
No, the light's coming through. Yeah, you can go. You can get the first one, mate.
Alright. 1, 2, 5, 1. Rack. What's that? Rack.
Who you doing? Who is it?
Oh no. Where's this going to stop? Oh, you better here. I'm walking up there.
Where you wanting to go? Up or down?
Find some numbers.
Row 1, tub 4. Brad Foster.
Row 1.
It's got an X on it, man.
Take 4.
You want to do the next one under?
Let's see. Didn't say one.
Sorry?
He said, who was it?
Brad Foster.
Brad Foster.
Got them here, sorry.
Tub 4. Oh, yeah.
Row 1, tub 4. Yeah, it's got an X on it, brother.
Yeah.
No, we'll see as it's got an X on. Let's go to the next. 3. Who's that? 3, 4. Lee Bennett. 1, 2, 3. I got the snow. Didn't you get the snow out last night? That's a new
No,
one.
it wasn't that. This is snow.
Good one, Lee. Good choice. All right, this is Lee Bennett picked this one. She's got row 3, box 4, and this is one of Lane's snows. Good way to start off the night.
And this is a little boy. And that's what he looks like. Might turn his lights off again,
I was just thinking the same thing.
I don't know if you can see the yellow on him or anything.
That's better.
Better,
Nice or no.
It still washes out, doesn't it?
I reckon it's the fluoro doing it to us. No, you're not moving that.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe next week we might
Yeah,
move
it's
this
pretty
up further
wide.
back that way. And
Maybe Deb will take some pictures for us tomorrow. Dream snake, mine too. Let's see if you can see its head and its eyes. Don't know how good that's coming out, good or bad. Yeah, it's a lot of yellow. Oh, a lot of yellow, a lot of white and light yellow.
third row, 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's that one. All right, Amber. Third row, 4 down. That's the one that we just had out, Amber. We got Cole Foster. Row 5. Cole Foster, row 5, third tub.
Third tub with a bit of cross.
Yeah. row 5 from the left. Third tub, yep, one with the cross. Sorry, Carl, that one's got a cross on it. While you're down that neck of the woods, Jaden Jensen, row 4, tub 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I think that's another cross.
It is. It's gut.
Sorry, man. That one's that's gut biter. So we've seen gut biter. Yeah. How long have you waited to say that, Joe? Row 4, tub 6. That's Chris.
Row 4, 1, 2,
Yeah, Chris Corton. Corton, I think that is.
Beautiful snake.
What do you got? Albino olive.
Albino olive.
Oh, nice choice. I didn't know you had one of them tucked away, did
Yeah.
you? Is it chewy or?
Yeah. You gave it to us.
Oh, that's alright. That's that girl.
Yeah.
He's still up.
Her temperament's great. When the tub's shut.
Yeah, well, they are a they do get defensive in their enclosures,
Yeah.
but once you get them out, 9 times out of 10 they turn into big puppy dogs.
Yeah, and most of them.
And saying that, I had a couple of bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that for a stunning snake.
Yeah, you can't beat an albino olive. It's a good pick.
That's right. That was a thank you to Deb for
Yeah.
all those years of just
Yeah.
putting up with my bullshit.
Yeah. We'll have to ask her if it was worth it.
Poor know with me when I'm tired and cranky
Oh,
or
shut your eyes.
wide awake and energetic and come Deb, let's go do this.
Love the eyes on these things.
Yeah.
Like rubies.
Yeah, they are ruby red eyes and very inquisitive looking eyes too.
How good she be?
For me, I reckon they look at you like they're trying to work you out.
They do. I reckon. Like, what's the best way to get this guy?
Yeah. Lure him into my cage.
Yeah.
That's one thing I have seen them do. I have seen them, you know how Death Adders lure their tail?
Yeah.
I have seen olives lure their tail.
Yeah, I've seen that in carpets too.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was, my BHP tried to do that yesterday. It never moves so quick. Alright.
One more?
Row, what have we got? Row 5, tub 3. That's got an X on it. No, we've done all those ones.
Yeah.
Done all those. Chris, alright, heading down. Alright, row 1, tub 3. That is from.
3. That's a little hard though.
Oh, Kane Draper, I think that says. Sorry, Kane, my eyes are. This one here. Is that Kane?
Kane, yeah, I think.
Row 1, tub 3. I'll swap your sides.
Yeah. These things are always hungry. This thing's got some weird marks on it too. Not really weird,
Oh, just turned on him then, folks. You can see it. He had the paper towel, and he had the paper towel and it moved away, and the head sort of swung around the other way. It was nearly a bite. It was. Let him get on those racks. Here he comes. Down there. Here he comes. Now, what's this? This is a hypo what?
Hypo coastal. Pretty much. You see the spots on the back of his head there?
I do. Yellow spots.
Yeah.
Yellow spots all over the back of that. I doubt
Fo-
they'll be able to pick it up more, won't they?
Yeah, I doubt you'd be able to pick it up because it's the colour. There's all these little motley spots on his head, which is weird. There you go. That's a Pic A coastal.
Beautiful. What's that, male or female?
Male.
Male.
Yeah.
So, will he be getting used this year, or is he on standby this
Nah,
year?
he's just here.
He's just here?
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably, put him back over the xanthics at some stage. Is it different blood?
Yeah, nice. I'll just wait till you get him back before I jump in the seat again.
You don't know where he's going to go, eh?
No, I don't feel like a bite in the back of the head.
No.
That'd upset the night tonight. So I hope you guys are enjoying tonight's show.
There you go. No bites tonight.
No bites. What do you want to do? You want to do one last one?
Can do.
Yeah, it's 9:10. My niece's show would have been kicked in. We don't want to encroach on his time too
Oh,
long.
have I shown off the xanthic? Yeah.
Right, what is that? That's row 2. No one's. Jason Deacon. Row 5, tub 4. What's that one?
Oh. Cheers.
Is that needed?
Yes. It's hungry.
It's hungry. Oh, it's
Hungry Jag.
Oh, we'll see how we go, folks. This is that's a Jag, Jason. It's not looking.
Wow.
No, it's Neuro, mate. It's looking.
It's alright.
As soon as we open the thing, its head comes straight up looking for a feed.
That's what it's looking for.
Yeah. But being the Jag, it done that. So here we go. Here he goes. Here.
There it goes.
Oh, oh, nearly on the thumb.
Nearly. He's hungry.
It is hungry. Nah, I don't want to upset that one being a Jag and all.
There he is anyway. There. He's all good though.
Yeah. Again, folks, don't want to upset that one. Have they had...
That's another snake that I just picked. Well,
Row 1, tub 3, 1, 2, 3.
that's
Now,
the one we just did.
yeah, I should have been putting crosses on these as we went.
I'll remember later.
You're a lawyer.
Hey?
One last one. Jared Wilcox, row 3, tub 8. You're lucky last, Jared. If I allowed that one, row 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6. I got this one.
Zebra, super zebra.
Supers. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, mate. What this should be
Now, we've spoken about this once before. How your super zebras are very light in colour compared to mine. Used to be a very mustardy colour, a very mustard yellow. Yours more of an olive
Yeah, really olive
colour.
It's got
So,
black
yeah,
eyes.
yeah, that sets them off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Black eyes on that olive, straight olive skin. It's
Yeah.
stunning.
These things are pretty snappy, but they're beautiful. Totally patternless. The black eyes.
Stunning.
Stunning little things.
Oh god, I miss carpet pythons.
Yeah. There's nothing like them, eh?
Oh, Still so much work being done with them.
Yeah.
Oh, rightio, guys. Thank you so much for that one. That was our pick a snake for Pic A Tub, whatever you want to call it. I'll have to come up with a new name. Thank you so much for that. Given their issues, why keep breeding jags? That's a topic.
Yeah.
Writing that down for a so I'll give you a, is that, you didn't say that, Kayla? Is that
Yeah.
Kayla? What?
Short answer is it does enhance snakes and make them really pretty.
Kayla,
And not
right.
all jags are got neuro.
Yeah, it's only a small percentage of them do have the neurological disorder, and for me, the work that you can do with them, the colours that you can bring out,
Yeah.
and the reduced pattern and whatnot.
Yeah. I even like the SIDS that come out of them, you know.
I'm just making a note of that one, Kayla, and we'll actually do a full convo on it one night, mate.
Yeah, it's a big topic.
It is. I breed jags. Alright, go on, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, short answer for me, I love breeding them for that. To me, they live in art. So I absolutely love the paintwork that come with them. Loved what could be done with them. Love what they done to, you got a hypo-bredalised python or Bredal's python. That's a stunning looking snake. You jag it up, bam, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
You got your jungle, throw the jag gene in there, and look what it does to it. It's stunning. And then you got your crosses, your diamond jungle. To me, there's no better cross than a diamond jungle, jungle diamond jag cross, or if you can get the gelatin jag crosses with that gelatin Murray Darling, like jag cross with the high black and white.
One breeding and you've got some beautiful animals.
Yeah, and you got the high black and whites and the high black and yellows.
Yeah, stunning animals.
Oh, they to me they done a lot for the
hobby.
Australian hobby.
It wakes them up.
Yeah, done a lot for
woke them up, I should say.
genetics. Done a lot for the breeders. Got the breeders involved with genetics. It got the hobby. Just wow, look at what can be done, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So we'll do combo on that one night, Kayla. We should get going, guys. We're nearly pushing on 2 hours. My niece is going to absolutely kill us for going so long. Sorry, man. We didn't mean to go this long. That's it for tonight, guys. Hope you've enjoyed another episode of Friday Night Live Reptile Chat. Anything you want to say before we get going?
No, not really. Just the usual. Stay safe and take care.
I hope you've enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for everyone getting involved. And it's, I've got to tell you, it's been a huge success. The views have been coming in the thousands, so it's been a massive success. Thank you so much, guys, for all involved. See you next week.
All right, cheers.
Freaking missed it.